Hi everyone, I'm back with another restoration project. My husband and I, we enjoy restoring vintage items. Some of the things that we restore are snow globes, and we also do the oh gosh, the aluminum Christmas trees. I specifically handle the aluminum Christmas trees. And I don't do them quite as often because it's a very tedious process, excuse me for the sound, and it takes a while. But I do enjoy restoring Christmas trees. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna have one up for sale very soon. It's my own personal one that I've had for a few years, which I love, but with the grandkids grown and children also, out of the house, I opting to just put up the 4 foot tree. I know that this is an odd place, my bathroom, to demonstrate this color wheel, but it's the only place where I can get some darkness just to show or show off the lighting. Okay, so what we have here today is aluminum Christmas tree color wheels. A lot of these are made by Penetre, Roto, I forget some of the brands. They're different types of color wheels. But mostly the standard ones will have 4 color lens like this. They have a diameter of 12 inches and they might have a little square pattern or a little like prism like pattern with a star here. And this one doesn't come in its original box. Actually, this one's sold already. This one is a real beauty. It's a very nice shape. And this one has had the motor replaced and the wiring redone. Now, the motor that was on the unit did work, but it made a whirring sound. And when you get these units, a lot of times, 99, I would say 99.9% of the time, what happens is that the motor dies, okay? And you wind up having to replace the motor, but it's not as easy as just putting the motor in there. Second, because there's a rod that's attached to it. Second, the rod starts to wobble. And then that's where you have the lenses touching the light, and then you get the melting of the lenses. So we started off by just restoring some of them, and the ones that we felt that were okay, we cleaned them up, and if we had to retouch the wiring or the inside socket for the bulb, we would do that. And we kind of sat back and said to ourselves, the motor on this is probably going to go out eventually. Why not just replace the motor? Also, as I said, a lot of them had that whirring sound, which is pretty annoying. And I'm going to stay quiet for a minute, and you'll see you cannot hear this motor. It's silent. So that's really a nice feature as well. Now, in this particular model that I have here, which is sold and getting ready to be shipped out, I have normally back in the 50s and 60s, they would use a Penetre reflective light bulb, and you don't want incandescent because the incandescent bulbs today might wind up melting the lens. So, and some people put regular standard E26 base light bulbs, but that's a problem because the way the lights disperse through the lens, it really doesn't look good, and you want to get that a nostalgic feeling from when you were younger and your mom or dad had one of these displayed reflecting on your aluminum Christmas tree. So this bulb, I'll put it on the eBay. I can't remember, but it's a nice bulb. It's not hot to the touch. See, it's been running now for about 40 minutes. So this is a really good bulb to use with your aluminum Christmas tree color wheel, and the bulb itself runs maybe somewhere between $8 and $11. Okay, and again, I'll note which bulb it is because off the top of my head, I have no idea. The other suggestion I would say is I've noticed that the soft white standard bulbs are a lot better than just the normal everyday standard light bulbs. So I like that look as well. But this one I think is the ideal bulb that's meant to be in there. So I am going to turn off the light so that you can see how nicely this works. And again, I'm sorry, I apologize, I have to do this in my bathroom, but it's the only place in my house where it's dark enough. Okay, so we're gonna look up at the ceiling, and there you have a, it's hard on this phone, I apologize. You can't really, you can get a subtle, that's the red coming up to the yellow. And now it's coming to the green. It's kind of hard to see here, but then it's coming to the blue. But on your tree, it's going to be wonderful. Okay, back to the red. So I just wanted to demonstrate and let the buyers or the viewers who are looking at my eBay auctions, I have a few of these for sale, eBay, we're looking at it, can see that there is an advantage to buying one with the motor and the wiring if necessary, because not all the times the wiring has to be replaced or the electric socket inside, but there is an advantage to getting one with the motor replaced, because you know it's going to last quite a long time, and we stand behind our product. If you have any issues, we will take care of it for you. So as opposed to buying another one, it may cost you a few dollars less, $15, $20 less, but you have the motor from 1950 and 1960, and you might run into a problem there. And then what you get is a unit that you've paid all that money for that doesn't work in a couple of years, and I wind up buying it and restoring it. So I would say, and again, it's your choice. I'm not pushing it, but for me, yeah, I would like you to buy my light, but I think it makes more sense to buy one of these beauties with the motor whole restoration. So thank you for looking, and my eBay ID is YZHEP. That's YZHEP, eBay. Thanks.